Alright, ladies, back in the saddle again. I got my wheels switched around from putting side dressing nitrogen on. Somebody's in the shop. She's going to have to wait a little bit. I got some new things to show you and get a bunch of things done. We got to take this tractor for a bit of a cruise here. All the way across the county, that is. Alright, here we are. So, I ended up buying this farm down here. I only got half of it for right now. They wanted to get their corn crop out of the other half. We'll talk about possibly grabbing that later on. It's not much, but it's a start. Big old red building back there, open floor, cow lot, hog lot, however you wanted to put it. It's built for cows. I could see it going both ways. Then they added these on not that long ago, but they got out of it and did not have any silage. They sold all the cows. They wanted to take the corn crop off, cash it this year, which I said fine with, good with, whatever. The house, I do not want. So I told them they need to keep that. We sectioned it off. As you can see, what is mowed is mowed. That's theirs. The rest is mine. And I got a few things bought from them. The Vermeer mowers one, they did that update last year. For this big field of alfalfa, he mainly did all alfalfa feeding and very little corn silage. So he had a pretty decent cash crop with it all too. And then over this way I got a Vermeer rake along with a 7000 series tractor. Oh, you can just see it in the distance. But anywho, we are going to get started on making some bales here. I got, I want to say it's like 70 some acres to make. Doubt we're all going to run all bales. And I know it's not wet enough for alfalfa, but my big plan with this field is to take the crop of alfalfa off this year and try the triticale on this back corner. I do have some cornfields that I might chop, which you see how big of a lot it is. I'm definitely going to be doing a full TMR mix on feeding, and then I will be doing corn silage, triticale, and possibly some alfalfa silage. I haven't fully decided on the exact feed mixture I want. They got the nice commodity shed there too, so that one kind of makes me lean towards getting, you know, some crack corn and possibly some wet distillers down here from the ethanol plant. We'll see what works out the best. I need to talk to a few people too. But this is what my favorite part about this is. I'm going to be able to handle all the cows. The easy part with this is I'm only buying the steers from the milking farm down the road, the dairy farm, excuse me. He's a ways down there. He wanted a guy set up to take all of his steers from weaned, you know, on full feed, which I plan on putting them on full feed right away. I do not want to deal with any of the milking or anything like that. And I figured if I can get them on a good contract with that, it's reasonable. I got them coming in fresh twice a year. I'll be able to handle them. My plan is to put them young in the open pen, then we'll move them up to the confinement. And if this first round goes good, I got plans to build another building right over here or possibly in between the two. I thought that would be a pretty cool idea. Put one just like the south one in between the two, have the two stacked on top of each other. And I really want this to work out really bad, because I got my crop section going on, which is great, but this one opens up another big field. This guy was able to feed all that stuff with these 2 fields right here, and that's why he did so much alfalfa, to have that silage all the way throughout the entire year, and then fatten them up. But he said it took a little while longer because he did more hay than he did silage. So if I can speed this run up, chop only one of my fields, maybe half a field or whatever, I'll be able to keep all my cash crop going and then move on through. So I really don't have much more right now. It's one of them, another short videos. I got so many acres to run down. We're going to skip a row. Make it a little bit easier on the 8,000 and the PTO. The dang raker needs to hurry up and fix my edges. But another crop of alfalfa off of this. We're close enough to probably not going to get a shipment of calves in just yet. And I got to be careful with that because we're getting into fall. I want to have some silage here. So maybe we will chop the 3rd cut of alfalfa here and get some silage going. And I'll have to put up another bunk. Well, alright, now that I'm talking through it, instead of another bunk, I should just do the alfalfa in some bags. Because then I could always put up another bunk. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Bags in between the buildings for the alfalfa. And then we're going to put up another bunk right next to that one, handle all the corn silage that's going to be coming in, fill both of them. I should be fine. And then next year, if I need some more silage, I could do like the 1st or 2nd cutting of alfalfa once I figure all this out, in another set of bags. So the biggest issue is no chopper boxes. Do I hire somebody to chop my 3rd cut and corn, or do I just go out and buy my own? I got my tractors, but at the same time, it's that time of season, you know. So we'll see here. Like I said, I got a lot going on, especially with that wheat field in there. I need to get that one harvested yet and move on to this stuff. So there you have it, ladies. My new buy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.